I really wanted to give back. My father's a public defender and my mother's a county prosecutor, so both of them work, law enforcement, very much, involved with the community, so it was expected of us that we would do something. So I joined the Marine Corps and I served in the infantry. I was a rifleman. And after I got out of the Marine Corps, I went back to school, got my degree, and now I work for the Cincinnati Exam Center as one of our public safety officers and our Red Cross instructor. My granddad, who I actually didn't know that well, it really helped our relationship. Like, it was a real bonding thing for us after I joined. My parents, not thrilled as much. They were supportive, but they did not want me to go. But they let me make my decision and they supported me the whole time. A lot of people ask, was it worth it? And you get into the politics of, why did we go over there? And it's all so much anger about it. But one of the things I've always taken away from it, when my unit was in Afghanistan, a little girl was there and her mom accidentally spilled boiling water when she was making tea. And this girl probably wasn't even a year old. 3rd-degree burns over 90% of her body, bad. My unit was in the area, and the main base near us had a massive hospital there. We got her back. We got her to the hospital. We got her there. They got her skin grafts. They treated her. They kept her for a long time. And then finally got her back out to her family. And then for months afterwards, every time we were on a patrol, at least once every couple of weeks, we'd stop in, the corpsmen, our medics, would go into the house, check on her, see how she was doing. And as far as I know, that little girl is still alive today. If we hadn't been there, she would have died. So I know there's at least some little good that came out of what we did and why we were there. And that's what I remember from my service. While I'm very proud of my service, I'm very happy to have done it, very much an important part of my life. When you get home from a war zone, when you get home from Afghanistan or Iraq, and the recruiters come up and go, hey, you want to do another 4 years of this? Usually the opinion is, I'm good, man, thanks, and I'm out. But I had other reasons too. I was engaged at the time. I'm glad I've done it, but this chapter has closed and it's time to move on to other things. I donated a Desert Garrison uniform, which is on display in the exhibit now, and I also donated frog gear, which is the combat uniform I actually wore on patrol. My service, was very limited in what I did. There are many people who did far more than I ever did. But that said, I do have friends that didn't make it home. I have friends who were hurt badly, both mentally and physically. I have friends who made it home. They aren't here with us today because of the things they saw. So for me, it was a chance, I can give this stuff, and it's just a small part, but I want people to see it and recognize the contributions of my generation. People always look back on, the greatest generation for World War II and all our other conflicts, and I want our generation to be able to sit there and go, hey, we've done stuff too. Look at what we've accomplished. So, that's my thing. I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be for my friends so they can say, hey, we did amazing things. We did good things, and we want everyone else to know that.